Hello again, friends. Today our tutorial is going over an alternative to a magic ring if they are still a little challenging for you. I like this method for things like granny squares um, because I just find it a little easier to put the stitches back into the circle itself. Um, and yeah, so we're gonna go over that. So of course for this one you are going to need some yarn and a matching hook size. For this one I'm using a weight 4 yarn and a 5mm crochet hook. So make sure you have your materials and let's go. Now for this method we're going to start with a slip stitch. I do my slip stitch by taking my tail end towards my body, my working end away from me. I wrap it around my fingers, kind of like the start of a magic circle, you know, with that cross across the front. But once I get to this point, I slip it off and I just kind of pull this tail end through. But I'll do another video about slip stitches a little bit later. That's the way that makes the most sense to me, but if you have a way that works for you, that's a-okay too. Once you have your slip stitch on your hook, you're going to yarn over and chain 4. So we're going to chain 1, yarn over, chain 2, yarn over, chain 3, one more, yarn over, chain 4. Now this is what is going to turn into our circle. So you can count our V's here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and our loop on our hook. We're going to insert our hook into this very first V. So I'm going to slip it right in there. And we are going to make a slip stitch. So we're going to yarn over and pull through both of these loops on our hook. Now we have this teeny tiny little circle here. Let me bring it a little closer for you all. We have this teeny tiny little circle here. Most people, when I first started doing this, I tried to work into this part right here, this little hole. Do not go into that hole. You want to go into this hole in the center. So skip this first hole, go into this one in the center. So we're gonna insert our hook, and then you can do your single crochets. If you're doing a double crochet, you're gonna chain 2 and then insert into that center circle to do the rest of your stitches, however many you need in this circle. And there you go. See, and I'll do a few more. This would be our second true double crochet. It depends on if you're counting your chains as a stitch or not. I usually don't when I make circles. Okay, let's do 6 so we can close this circle up. I believe this is 5 and this will be 6. So I have 6 stitches here in this hook, in this circle. I would go ahead and slip stitch across the top here just to keep it nice and together. And then if I needed to, I could pull this tail end to close my circle up. This is a great alternative to a magic circle that still leaves a nice finished look. Again, this is how I do my granny squares, my hexie cardigans, things like that. I use this method. I think I have one. Yeah, I'm working on a pair of pants right now. So this is what it looks like with 16 stitches in it before the ends are weaved in, and I can kind of pull that end there. And you have that center. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this tutorial, feel free to leave a comment, share with your friends, and as always, come back for more. Thanks for being here, and happy making!